Good morning, YouTube. This is Johnny. Welcome to the channel, Tu Karma. I've been trying to do this already for a few days, couple days. I actually already have 2 videos that I've been wanting to put out, but I just, I watch them and I see them, and I just can't get into that natural flow that I want to get into. I was confused in regards to what to talk about or which route to take. So I kind of evaluated myself from the beginning, from when this channel started. I already gave you guys a couple reasons on the other 2 videos of why I started it, but let me go ahead and try to explain one more time at least. When I first started this channel, it was to get the word out of narcissistic abuse, or at least the covert narcissist, and the way they abuse, and the way how sneaky they are, and how malicious they are, how vicious they are, how premeditated it is, how it's calculated, and how they leave you with no closure. What they do is pretty much at the end of the whole story is that they ghost you, blaming you as being the narcissist. Now, when I think about this by myself, just me as one, I know I'm not the narcissist, because at the end, I would do the right thing, or I'll try to do the right thing, or even die trying to do the right thing, as long as it's the right thing to do. You have to be righteous. You have to be honest with yourself. And sum it up, it's having integrity. Having integrity of doing the right thing when no one's watching. With that said, it has to do with narcissistic abuse and what it does to you, what it does to one, how it destroys one. I feel I was led down that rabbit hole. Of course, no one forces you to do anything. Everything you do is actually a choice of yourself. No one can force you to do anything, and you can't force no one to do anything as well. So that's where I take my responsibility of my actions, of what I've done, things that I regret doing because I know it caused harm to people, but it's not something that I would take back, because it's made me who I am today. It's made me the person who I am right now. I want one thing, guys, I also want you guys to understand is how narcissists control you. How they control you by your emotions. The more or highly emotional the person you are, the more they're gonna keep dangling that little carrot over your head to chase. Now, narcissistic abuse is what I've been wanting to is it recording? Yeah, it's recording. To talk about, guys. So these 2 videos that I put out, or I'm gonna put out in a second, it has to do with narcissistic abuse. Now, like I mentioned, I did this video at least about 4 or 5 days ago, and I just wasn't out. There's so many videos I have done that I won't even put out. It's just, when you're left discarded, everything is blamed onto you. There's already been a smear campaign on you. Now, let me go back to the basics with this, because that's another one that I noticed, is that not everybody knows about this, or not everybody is aware or conscious of this dynamic of a narcissist and a codependent, and how they leave you with CPTSD. The difference between CPTSD and PTSD is one is post-traumatic stress, and the other one is complex post-traumatic stress. Now, there is some symptoms that leave you just like the damn narcissist. They will leave you thinking you're the narcissist. Because
the victims of narcissistic abuse appeared at the time, they appeared to present a clinical picture substantially different to victims of other, more pinpointed, more goal-oriented types of abuse. The victims of narcissistic abuse were more depressed, more anxious, much more disoriented, aggressive. There was defiant reactance. They took on traits and behaviors which are typical of narcissists and psychopaths. Defensively, they became dissociative, so they showed all kinds of dissociative symptoms, such as depersonalization, derealization, or even amnesia.
The way they set you up into this rabbit hole is they have already been smearing you to your friends, to your family, to your colleagues, to your job even probably, to their job most definitely, to their friends most definitely, to their family. And you being highly reactive, you having emotions, you actually caring, you're gonna chase, you're gonna want answers. So when you do that, all you're doing is feeding into the narcissist. You're literally feeding into the narcissist game, guys. Now, it's easier said than done, guys. That's one thing. It's easier said than done, because when you're in it, you don't care about anything. And I understand that. You don't care about anything. You just care about exposing the person. You want to tell. So that is I say, thing is, if you have been through narcissistic abuse, guys, speak of it. Don't keep quiet. Now, find a group of individuals or someone that knows about what's going on. Because if you explain this to anybody, they're gonna look at you crazy. They're gonna say that you're the narcissist, because more or less, especially if they're friends or family or colleagues of you and the narcissist, they're mutual friends, they already had you smeared, man.
This type of abuse co-opts, recruits an entire community to do its bidding. It's not isolated like other types of abuse where there's a one-on-one abusive interaction. Rejection, humiliation, physical abuse, verbal abuse. It's an integrated network approach to abuse. Everything becomes weaponized. Everything is used against the victim. People in the victim's life, the victim's family, friends, workplace, associations, interests, hobbies, fears, hopes, priorities, wishes.
They already been poking at you. Now, understand that it's not your fault. It's not your fault at all. Yeah, you played into the role of it. Yeah, you fed into the bullshit. Yeah, you got stringed along. But understand that you tried your best. You did everything you can. You gave it all you can. And that is where you can rest at. That is where you can put a close to that chapter, cut karmic ties, and move forward. Push forward. Because at the end, the narcissist, their karma is already built inside. They're empty inside. They're hollow inside. So the more you pursue them, the more you chase them, the more you beg them, all you're doing is devaluating yourself even more than what they already think of you. Because you're a gem. You are a diamond. There was a reason why the narcissist chose you from the beginning. They want to take your characteristics, residual traits, or anything you have to offer that's golden. And they're going to want to steal that from you. And they're going to project what they feel onto you. That emptiness, that shallowness, that sense of insecurity they have, that shame, that toxic shame, they're going to project it onto you. And with repeated abuse, repeated constant someone telling you, and then if you get it reinforced by a friend, family, or colleague, it only makes things worse, guys. So know your worth, know your value, as Sapper says, the chief himself. So like I was saying, get with a group, find a group on Facebook, find a group on YouTube, with like-minded people. Share your story there, and start there. And if you can, start blogs like this and watch them. And watch them over and over until you understand what's going on. Until you can, because once you hear yourself, and once you see yourself, you'll catch yourself. You're gonna see what you're doing wrong, and you'll start seeing. You know, don't become a damn perfectionist like myself, because then you're never gonna get the damn video out. So I just want to make this a quick little video, guys. I don't even know. I can't see from here because of the reflection, but that's the direction that we're gonna be headed with this channel, guys. As well as with the importance. So it's gonna be with narcissistic abuse, the importance of spirituality, and your development of becoming the best version of yourself. Now, I owe this. Oh, that's fine. I like this. My friend over here. Sorry, guys. Don't look for love, guys. Don't go out there looking for love. Don't chase it. Love will come to you. You know, wealth will come to you. Abundance will come if you follow your passion. And this is my passion. I love YouTube. I love helping people. I want to give back. This is knowledge that was given to me for a reason. You know, and I see it as it's a blessing in disguise, guys. You being discarded by the narcissist, or you discarding the narcissist, whichever one it is, it's a fucking blessing, guys. You fucking woke up. Yeah, it's painful and it's hard, but I'll tell you this much. It was well worth it, and it's actually a gift of the narcissist to you. A gift of waking you up to who you are, to who you really are. For you to look within. For you to realize and say, why is it am I attracting these fucking assholes? Or these dickheads or bitches or whatever? There's a reason why they're attracted to you. And now in my other videos, I go a little bit more into, I think I mention it more, or I say something about it though, is the narcissist attacks your vulnerabilities. Sapper says this himself. He's the one that taught me this one. They go through the inner child, guys. They attack the inner child. Let me go get him. Excuse me, guys. I don't know where I left off at, or where was I going with this at the moment. But just know your worth, guys. So with that said, if you haven't already, guys, please hit like and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later.
Say what you wanna say, I won't go back. If you wanna hit the road, then let's go back.